I'm not so tired. I just feel the pressure of that thing that I have in mind. I wanted peace, I wanted to be fine. I wonder why I cannot just sit for a while. I really want to see what it looks like. To have a moment I knew that would be mine. When the windows are all closed, like a picture of a time when the future is the home you're looking for.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is the Ripper Danny B and welcome to CWR Dynasty, coming to you tonight, as always, from London, England, baby! Gentlemen, your opening contest this evening is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Arlington, Texas, weighing in at 254 pounds, Cowboy Rik Wayne. We saw Rik Wayne make his debut last week on Dynasty in that epic six-man tag match. Rik Wayne is back this evening. The Cowboy seems to be gathering a few fans, to say the least. Quite a few people cheering the relative newcomer. Of course, Rik Wayne has been all the way around the world and back again, baby, as his career has taken him on. But there is Rik Wayne's scheduled opponent this evening. And I think Rik has just seen him in a step through the ropes to face him and a dropkick. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Mitch Bitch from the Boner Club, proving why he is called Mitch Bitch. Attacking Rik Wayne from behind, but Wayne not having any of it. Look at this from Rik Wayne, fighting back. The Cowboy trying to get back into this thing, but Mitch Bitch flips Rik Wayne over, and you know why Mitch is doing this. Because the Big Show has promised that one of these guys will get a championship match sooner rather than later. You know, they're looking to put together the Rising Star Championship matches. And Mitch thinks he deserves to be in that match. You ask Mitch, he deserves to be champion. He doesn't even have to qualify. He shouldn't be in a match for it. He should just be given the belt and be allowed to walk away with it and never have to defend it. Because that is what Mitch Bitch is all about. The guy doesn't have an honest or decent bone in his body. But Mitch fighting back. Well, he's not fighting back, he's just fighting. He's taking it to Rik Wayne. Wayne isn't really going anywhere with this one, is he? The referee at a 4 count now. Mitch continues to just attack Rik Wayne, who was blindsided by Mitch Bitch. And look at Rik now, he's trying to get back into this thing. The belly to belly, not quite happening as Mitch goes right to the nose. But Rik again fights back with a jawbreaker, but Mitch himself fights back with a scoop slam. Now Mitch Bitch going to go to the top rope. And he's just seen the referee count to 9. He's going to drop into the ring and pick up the win. Well, I guess a win's a win. I guess. There's no highlights to be had from this match. I've just dropped down for the love of God. Look at that, just Mitch just drops into the ring, allows the referee to make the 10 count, and without too much effort, Mitch Bitch picks up another victory here tonight. Hook or by crook, he's done it again. Doesn't matter which way you look at it, by hook or by crook. Mitch continues on and wins again. He's a son of a bitch, alright, but he knows how to win. I'll give him that. Anyway, we're going to move on to our main event this evening, and this is a match scheduled for one fall in the women's division. Introducing first, from Essex, England, Scarlett Black. We've seen Scarlett a few times in the past, but this is her first foray into main event singles competition. This could be a big night for Scarlett Black. First time we've seen her really come out on her own. No highlights, no nothing. Scarlett got an opportunity tonight to really kind of step up and show she belongs amongst the elite women here in CWR. She's got a chance anyway. You never know, might work. All about opportunity here on Dynasty for fresh names to make themselves known. But she is not facing a fresh name tonight. Introducing our opponent from Albuquerque, New Mexico, the Queen Killer, Julliet Brooks. Brooks has been out of action for a few weeks with a concussion, but she is back and she is ready to fight. Whatever the reaction from the crowd, Juliet elicits one. A one-time poised to be the next face of the women's division in CWR, Juliet Brooks has slid down the totem pole a little bit and she is not happy about it. She believes she should be the top of the pack, the alpha female. Let's think back to Immortality for a moment when Juliet Brooks, the winner of the inaugural Road to Immortality tournament, took on the then champion Legend Jezzy in what was an absolute classic match. Juliet wasn't able to get the job done no matter how hard she fights. Something stands in her way, least of which was the latest concussion, which happens to be the second in her career here in CWR. But Juliet Brooks is no slouch. She is a world-renowned veteran. And tonight, Scarlett Black, the rookie from Essex, has to fight back. You see some chain grappling going on here to start off this matchup. A little bit of back and forth, but it's Juliet Brooks who gains the advantage. The more experienced wrestler, and that's not a surprise. This is exactly what this match is about tonight. It is experience versus, young hunger, youth hunger. Not to say Juliet isn't a youth, mind, but you know what I mean. Scarlett really trying to make her name for herself now, trying to push to become the next top female here on the Dynasty brand. Whereas Juliet Brooks just looking to re-establish her dominance. I said it before with Mitch Bitch. There is a Rising Star Championship hanging in the balance for these women, and each and every one of them is trying to prove that they deserve to be the woman that has entered into the matchup for that title. And speaking of which, we did say last week that the Big Show would be making an announcement regarding the Rising Star Championships tonight. Big Show is not here in person, but all the same, I have heard that we will still hear from him tonight. So following this matchup, we probably will hear from the Big Show regarding the Rising Star Championships. Kind of becoming a default general manager for this brand, really, isn't he? But anyway, back to this matchup. And Juliet's taking it to the outside. She's going to use every trick in the book. And look at this. Scarlett Black dumped onto the apron, spine first. And this is the sort of thing that Black may not be ready for yet. It's that sort of underhanded, using all the rope, all the ring to your advantage situation. The heavy hitting. But credit where credit is due. Scarlett is fighting back. She's bigger than Juliet, although not by much. She's trying to use that slight size advantage right now to her, to her benefit. And I think that was a bit of a bad camera angle here from the hard cam, but I believe that was a backstabber. Juliet Brooks being sent back to ringside, Scarlett following her. You can just about see what's going on. It looks like Juliet Brooks got the dragon whip in there, the dragon screw. Juliet runs into the ring. Scarlett right behind her, and look at Juliet there, clobbers her across the shin, but Scarlett Black not screwing around, just smacks Juliet across the face. The spine buster there from Black. This is an interesting competition right now because we still know very little about Scarlett Black. Body splash there. We've seen her a couple of times, but it's like I said, this is her first foray into, you know, a full main event level matchup. As Julliet Brooks, we know her well, but with every injury, she adapts her style just a little bit. She changes up just a little bit. If we haven't seen her for a while, she's always adding new moves to her repertoire. You cannot necessarily predict what Juliet is going to come out with next. Spinning leg drop there from Scarlett Black keeps Juliet down for just a second longer. Scarlett got in mind here. She goes after that arm, the left arm of Juliet Brooks. Maybe she's going to start employing a strategy, who knows. Anyway, Juliet Brooks manages to fight back with that fireman's carry takeover, and this could be it already. Are you kidding me? Queen Killer! Juliet with the cover now. There's 1, 2. Then Scarlett kicks out. Juliet Brooks, just as surprised as I am that Scarlett was able to kick out of the Queen Killer. But it's not the be-all and end-all for Juliet Brooks. That's not the last move in her arsenal. Saito suplex there by Brooks. Unusually going to the ropes. She's usually one for keeping it very grounded, keeping both feet on the floor. But, you know, desperate times. Blockbuster! Now Brooks going for the cover once again. There's 1, 2, and Scarlett still throwing Juliet off. Still, I mean, that's experience beyond her years. That is rolling over after a kick out to make sure you can't get caught a second time. And the big clothesline there from Juliet Brooks, so that's going to give her experience beyond her years in a manner of speaking. What's Brooks got in mind here? It ain't going to be pleasant, I tell you that much. Into the barricade goes Scarlett. Face first off that barricade. And a hatchplex from Juliet Brooks. Scarlett is fighting valiantly, and I'll give the girl some resilience points there, some credit. She will continue to fight. She's got a lot of heart as Scarlett Black, but Juliet Brooks, this is just relentless. She is a warrior of every degree. And we see them back in the ring. Juliet still has complete control, and the beauty shot misses. Scarlett Black sidesteps and covers. There's 1. I thought Black was gonna steal it there. Juliet Brooks went for the butterfly effect spinning kick. And I honestly believed in that moment Black was gonna steal it when she sidestepped and pinned her. Didn't quite work out. Brooks now back in control. And this is just a slow and methodical paced match from Juliet Brooks, but Scarlett Black trying to turn up the heat a little bit, trying to turn up the fire. Whereas Juliet has an answer for everything, and look at Scarlett going after that left arm again. She has, in fact no, that's the right arm, isn't it? I can't see properly. Either way, she's going after the arms. We've seen her do it a few times. A straight kick there, using those long legs. But Juliet Brooks fights back, inverted DDT. And just like that, Brooks has the game back in the palm of her hand. Now look at Juliet Brooks. She's going to hang Scarlett up in the tree of woe, and this cannot be good for Black. Here comes Brooks, drop kick right to the face, double foot to the mush. Juliet does not care about anything, but she goes for the senton and misses it. She missed that completely, and sorry, I got something caught in my throat there. Mistake made from Juliet Brooks, but she doesn't look too phased as Scarlett Black was lying in wait. Scarlett got in mind now, she's got the advantage. She's going to wrap up the leg, and she's going to... Oh my god, she's using Juliet's own move against her. She's using the land of entrapment, and Brooks not having that. Straight right hand, and there is the butterfly effect. Look at that, just complete flush. The heel connects right with the face. Scarlett just knocked clean onto her backside, and Julliet Brooks with the cover now is 1, 2, 3. Well, it looked like it was going well for Scarlett at the end there, but I think she got a little too cocky in trying to use Juliet's own move against her. That fired up Brooks beyond belief. See here, I thought the Queen Killer was going to end it. Scarlett somehow rolled the shoulder up, reserved her energy for it, and that blockbuster there, beautiful move as well from Juliet. Let's not cover this up. This match was 80% in the favour of Juliet Brooks throughout. It was a hell of an effort from Scarlett Black. But as you can see here, the highlights say it all. Juliet Brooks was just in control throughout this match. The Queen Killer, the Dominator. Happy to be back in the ring. That was the first one, and this is where I thought Scarlett was going to steal it. Was Juliet threw herself into the floor with the butterfly effect. Scarlett tried to take advantage and steal a victory, but it didn't work out, and it ended up back in the favour of Juliet Brooks again and again and again. Every single time Scarlett came up with an answer, Juliet posed a new question. It was just too much. And in the end, there it is. It was after Scarlett attempted the land of entrapment, and Juliet just clocked her in the face, stood up, and wham! Butterfly effect for the win. There's the 3 count, and it's game over. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, the Queen Killer, Juliet Brooks. Back with a vengeance. The Queen Killer is going to be looking to claim her first piece of gold here in CWR, a veteran of the Revolution. She's been here since the very beginning and now thinks it's her time to score some gold. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hear from the big show right now. We have a couple of huge announcements. We said we were going to do that. I agree, let's not waste any more time.
I just feel the pressure of that thing that I have in mind.
Well, there you go, that's interesting. 6 women will compete in a battle royal. Well, there you go. We're going to have 1 Battle Royal and 1 triple threat match coming to you from the Night of Champions pre-show next week after next, whenever it comes. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my name is the Ripper Danny B, and if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time for CWR Asylum. Until then, take care, and remember to keep it sweet!